We are live. Hey, everybody, my name's Doug Cusman. Welcome to the show. I thought they were going to play a little video to start with, but it didn't. That's how technology goes today. I'd like to introduce myself. My name's Doug Cusma, the knowledge guy, and I'm coming to you today, and we're talking about Google Plus Mastermind. Of course, I bought about 8 days ago, and I implemented about 7% of what I've used so far in the course, and I've gained like 1,200 now followers on Google Plus, and it's totally amazing. And I'm still learning as I go. So I just want to introduce myself. I'm an internet marketer, and I've been in the business about 4 months now, and I'm just learning and learning. And as I go, studying the people that are the leaders in the industry, because like a good friend of mine told me, success leaves clues. So I just go around and study people that are very successful, and that's how I want to build my business as well. So that's a little bit about me. Now I'm going to introduce you to my friend and partner, Ming the Tool Liu, and let him introduce himself.
Hey guys, Min Lu E2 here, and I want to, thank you, Doug, for, bringing me onto the show and bring me to know Billy, because man, I can see all this happening because, as you guys know, Google and YouTube and other marketing techniques are going to Google Plus, and seeing the result that Doug has in about 1 week, he has more than 1,000 following. It just makes me, oh man, I don't know what to say, because it's just that crazy. It's how fast that he is growing his business, and I just want to hop on that train with him, before the train roll me over. Okay, so go ahead, Doug. Go ahead.
All right, thank you very much. And without further ado, I'm going to invite Billy Funk, the extreme marketer. Excuse me. Let me get that right. The alternate mayor of Chicago, onto the show, and tell us, Billy, a little bit about yourself, and then we'll get into the mastermind program, if you would, sir.
Absolutely. Thank you, Doug. Thank you, Min. It's an absolute pleasure to be with you guys today. My name is Billy Funk, the Extreme Networker, and I got started inside of network marketing a little less than 2 years ago, and built businesses offline, did really well, was very successful doing everything offline. About a year ago, I got online, and I really started to understand where things were moving and trending towards. Did a lot of marketing on Facebook. Have had some success over there, but things have changed recently inside of Facebook. It's a lot harder to market. It's a lot harder to attract followers and really gain exposure on Facebook, and you can't rank posts. About 3 months ago, Doug, I was on YouTube, and I was looking around at different tools. I was kind of just seeing what else was out there, and I ran across a video talking about Google Plus and the analytics and the power of a post on how it can be searched for and ranked inside of Google.
Right.
And the fact that Google was merging with YouTube, because Google owns YouTube, and obviously Google owns Google Plus. And so I saw this video with these two marketers talking about all the incredible things happening in Google Plus, and I realized, you know what? In our industry of internet marketing and network marketing, there's really nobody that understands Google Plus, to the full T. There's really nobody that's got over 20,000 followers. Well, until probably 3 days from now. And in the last 3 months, Doug, 3.5 months actually, been able to get almost 20,000 followers.
Wow.
On Google Plus, and I've been able to bring in and sponsor dozens of people into my businesses, all because of Google Plus.
Wow.
And the map.
That's very powerful, and what Billy's alluding to here is, and if you guys don't know about it, that Google Plus is integrated, like he said, with YouTube's, and it helps you tremendously in the search engine rankings when people look you up on YouTube on your business or research you, because if you're a smart marketer like I am, before I get involved with a company or an individual, I'm going to check them out like a private eye sometimes. So this is a way, when somebody searches your name or your business, you're going to be ranked up there in Google search engines as well. And plus, that I didn't know till I knew last week, that every time somebody makes a comment on one of your postings on Google Plus, it goes over to the YouTube side if it concerns your video, which, Billy, I thought was very powerful as well.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. When they integrated with YouTube fully and completely about 6 weeks ago, I had about, let's say, 250 followers, subscribers on YouTube, and I had about, let's say, 40 videos out there.
Mm-hmm.
Out of those 40 videos, I maybe had 100 comments or 200 comments total. But what happened as soon as they integrated, because I had been posting my videos on Google Plus, and people have been commenting on them on Google Plus, that second they integrated, my comments went through the roof. They over quadrupled.
Wow,
recently I shot a Happy New Year video, Doug, and I posted it on Google Plus. I sent it to some people on Facebook. What happened was I got about 250 views from it, and maybe 300 now. I have over 90 comments, and if you go to YouTube, you'll see that I've got 90 comments from that video, but only 25 of them, maybe less than that, are from YouTube itself. The other three-quarters is all from Google Plus. See, what happens is if you post a video on Google Plus from YouTube, and anybody comments on it, anybody actually plus ones it, that's like a thumbs up. That's a like, and it synchronizes instantly with YouTube. It's absolutely phenomenal. If you're a marketer and a business owner and you're doing any type of video marketing on YouTube and you're not incorporating Google Plus into your social media strategy, I think you're really missing the boat. I think that you're never going to put that puzzle together because that missing piece is Google Plus.
Yeah, but I wanted to mention to everybody that I'm using about 5 to 7% of this course, and I got 1,200 people in a week. And these are not bought people like Billy explained to you. These are people that are in the same niche I am. And as I learned the course and as I kind of browsed around the course within the map, there's like a fast start program they put you through so you can start learning expeditiously the course and start learning how to use it in several ways. I can't wait to get through the whole course because like right now I'm only using so little of it. Imagine how strong it's going to be when in another 5 to 6 to 8 weeks when I learn that I can target market internet marketers. But if I was a real estate agent, I could use it to target market other real estate agents or the public or people searching for houses. So this is a very, very powerful tool. As I learn it, as I read, guys, I just can't emphasize how strong a tool this is. And Billy, tell us a little bit more about the program and how you come upon coming up with the program with your partner.
Yeah, sure. So like you were saying earlier, Doug, success does leave clues. And so when I found that video talking about the implications and how awesome Google Plus was, I decided at that moment that I was going to become an expert. I decided that I was going to get awesome at Google Plus. And for me, if there's already a wheel out there, why try to recreate it? If somebody is already at where you want to be, why try to follow a different path? Why try to climb a different mountain? When the path has already been paved and the trail has already been blazed, and you can reach out to that person and find out what they did, like Scott Bueller. So I reached out to Scott Bueller. He's got right now 60,000 followers, 65,000 in less than 8 months. He had about 40,000 at the time when I reached out to him. And so I saw that he knew what he was doing. We connected. He gave me the missing pieces to the puzzle. And I said to him, I said, Scott, I don't think you know what you have here. You just gave me a map. You just gave me a map to a gold mine. And this is a product. This is incredible, valuable stuff. There's so many marketing training courses on Facebook, on Twitter, on Pinterest, but nobody really had anything on Google Plus. Yeah. And marketers everywhere, I think are understanding the implications of Google Plus, how powerful it is to be good on that platform and to have followers. And so Scott and I came together, and Scott put together this map of exactly what he taught me. And from that map, I created 10,000 followers in 2.5 months, and 20,000 in the next 3 days in about 3.5 months. I mean,
wow, that's very powerful. And what Billy means by the map, that's a massive action plan. For some of you guys out there, we want to explain it to you because, heck, I'm only 4.5 months into the industry, and I have to have things explained to me sometimes. My background, my story is going to tell itself here in the prior weeks down the road. I have an amazing story to tell everybody about myself, but this is not the time or the place, but I absolutely will. And I just want to let you know that this is a very powerful program that Billy and Scott's created. And when you join up, it's not like you're on your own, guys. You can go to the forum, what's in it, where I ask a lot of questions and got a lot of feedback from Billy and Scott on how to increase my followers, what strategies to use, and help me with any questions within the course. That's what it's there for. And I want to share with you guys also, it is an affiliate program too that is very, very good. It's awesome, the affiliate program within the program too, so you can sell it to somebody else. here's another thing that I took off of the program myself is how can I use it in another place? Like not just internet marketing, I went locally with it and went to businesses and decided to market it that way as well. So that's very strong too because it can increase, you know, a pizza shop, it increase a bar, it could increase anybody's visibility in the market. So those of you ain't left or ready to just find out what I just said because you can start your own social media experience with it, you need to head on over and join. And Billy, tell us a little bit about the affiliate program as well.
Absolutely, Doug. You know, we decided that this was a duplicatable system. You know, after I showed Scott by following the map, the Mastermind Action Plan that he taught me, and I started teaching some people like Laney Sullivan, Shannon Young, Joseph Montez, and they started getting the same results. You know, we realized that we've got something that anybody can utilize. Anybody can go out there and duplicate this. And at the same time, you know, if you're excited about something, if you're passionate about something, if you buy something and it's a product, it's a brand, it's a platform, and you like talking to people about it, well, why not make some residual? Why not make some referral income? Why not make some commissions by just getting excited and sharing your excitement with people? So we got an incredible affiliate program, and what I want to show to you guys really quickly is a screen share of Doug and his following account, so you can see the proof in the pudding. Hold on one second.
I appreciate that, Billy. Like I said, this is my first hangout. Well, not hangout, but my first event, and I hope it goes off without any hitches, and I'll let Billy share a couple of things so we can see exactly what's going on. Here we go.
Okay, do you see my screen right now, Doug?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Okay, so here I'm on CircleCount.com. It's a free website. There's over 25 million profiles that are indexed, and what it does, it tracks your analytics on Google+. It tracks the comments that you make, the posts that you go out there and create, and the engagement on all levels. It's really a phenomenal tool in and of itself. We actually describe and break down how to utilize CircleCount to your benefit in that course. So I'm on Doug's I'm on his page inside of CircleCount. So when I go down here, it's going to show me his follower history. And so you can see right here that on January 6th, Doug had 159 followers. On January 5th, he had 64. Right here, January 14th, 1,219 followers.
Boom.
And this is going up, guys. Look over here. I talked to Doug, you know, before Christmas. You know, Doug and I have known each other for not as long as it seems because, Doug, you know, it feels like I've known you for a long time. But I know I talked to you in December, and I started telling you about what was happening on Google+. And I know that you got on Google+, you know, right around December 24th, you know, Christmas Eve. And if you look, the map wasn't created yet. It wasn't out yet. It wasn't purchasable. Nobody else had it besides myself. And so if you look, Doug, you can see that you were on it. You were not really seeing a whole lot of results, which, you know what, I wasn't either the first time I got on Google+. The same thing happened to me until somebody showed me what to do. So from the 24th all the way to the 5th, you know, that's a long time. That's right. Like 10 days, you generate 64 followers. The next 10 days, you generated 1,219 followers, or, you know, 1,170. That's powerful. What's been the difference? What's been the missing piece to the puzzle for Douglas Kuzma? What do you think, Doug? Is it the Mastermind Action Plan?
Yes, it's the map system that I purchased from you guys, because it goes into detail on how to use things, and people think it's just one thing, but there's so many little things that you do also that makes yourself more visible. You know, here I am, a guy that I must have just let it out of the bag. I'm a high school dropout and quit school in 8th grade, and people can joke me because I don't spell that good, but I count my money all the way to the bank. So here's what it is. If I can learn how to do it as a high school dropout, guys, and I can't even spell and rely on a system to speak and it types for me, anybody can do this. I'm just telling you how powerful that is, and you'll see me succeed with it because I refuse to lose. And this is why, you know, me and Billy get along. He sees the drive within me, and it's not only with Google+, it's with everything I do now. So I wanted to share that with you as well. And Billy can attest to it that I study hard, I practice what I teach. I also walk the walk. You know, are you who you say you are? I'm definitely that person. Would you agree, Billy?
Oh, 1,000%, Doug. I think that, you know, you've got a great story. You know, I think that that both of us, we're both offline marketers. We both, came out to social media marketing, and I've been on online marketing now for about a year, but in no way, shape, or form am I techie. Am I a computer programmer? Am I somebody that puts together phenomenal systems and creates different types of analytics for different websites? I'm just not that guy.
Right.
So if I can do it, you can do it. And Doug just said, basically, if he can do it, you can do it as well. Anybody out there? And I guarantee you, over the course of the next week, Min's going to say the same thing. Doug and Min, think about this. If you're on any other social media platform, let's say Facebook, okay, and you create a post, an incredible piece of content, and it gets 100 reshares, it gets 200 likes, it gets 50 comments, and you want to share that with people that are outside of Facebook. Well, guess what? They all can't view it unless they're on Facebook. And on top of that, if they wanted to search for it on Google, they would never find it. You can't rank a post on Facebook. If you do the same thing on Google+, you can rank that post for the keywords that you used in that content, and anybody out there can search for it. Now, here's the other powerful thing. So I was on Google the other night, and I typed in some keywords. I typed in internet marketing. And because anytime I go to Google, it attaches right with my Google Plus and my Gmail. I typed in internet marketing, and the fourth person down in my first page was Joseph Montez. It was a post from him about internet marketing, from his blog. The right underneath him was Jenny Sung, another post about internet marketing. They're from Google Plus. And so I said, this is crazy. I went incognito. Basically, I logged off of everything, went completely incognito, went back to Google, wasn't signed into anything, to keywords, and they were nowhere to be found.
Wow.
Why is that? It's because anybody that follows you on Google+, you now have influence over what they search for. I follow Joseph Montez, I circled him, and Jenny Sung on Google+, so that means when I type in keywords, when I search things on Google, if they have anything in terms of content related to those keywords, they're going to most likely show up on that first page. That's powerful. Because if you look at what Doug is doing right now, that means he's got influence over 1,200 people in how they search for things on Google. If he's got any content related to their search terms, he's going to show up on that first page. And if you look, he did that all in 10 days, less than 10 days, 1,200 and almost 50 people. So what's going to happen over the course of the next month? The next 3 months, the next 6 months, the next year, when Doug has got, a 250,000 followers? That means that he will have influence over, 10,000, 100,000, 250,000 followers of people when they search for things on Google. You can't get that with any other social media platform.
I would call that leverage, wouldn't you, Billy?
Go ahead.
That's complete leverage, ain't it?
It's leverage beyond measure, and if you're doing any type of marketing online in terms of social media, and you're spending, let's say, 2 hours a day or an hour a day on social media, and you're in a large percentage, or at least a percentage of that is not Google+, I think you're kicking yourself in the foot. I think you're shooting yourself in the foot, and you're kicking yourself in the butt. Or at least you will be kicking yourself in the butt in the next 6 months. Because Google+ is not something that, is a ghost town. It's not a graveyard. It's not something that, nobody's at. There's 540 million users for Google+, and 340 million active users. It's number 2 to Facebook, and I'll make a prediction over the course of the next 36 months, it will surpass Facebook. Facebook is a closed community. People hide their friends. Google+ is an open community. People share their friends.
That is so powerful, Billy, and you're so right on that statement, because as I do this and as I grow followers, I just know in my heart how many more people I'm going to touch. And it comes down to the adage that, I watch and I study people like Brian Tracy, Zig Ziglar. You want to know how to sell, like you say, study the people that are leaders in the industry, and you'll succeed. It's just so powerful what this can do, because here's what it can do for you guys. It's the old adage is the more people you put in front of your offer or your product or your service, you can sell more of. Now, how many people can you really put it in front of now? Look at me in 2 months. I'll probably have 15,000 people, maybe 13,000 people. Look how many more people I can not only put this product in front of, but the other products that I'm involved with. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. 1,000%. I mean, it can absolutely revolutionize your business. It can transcend your marketing plan. it can take you to the next level. It can give you the missing piece of the puzzle. It can take you where you want to go. It is the it inside of social media, Google Plus. And you know what? It's not something that's grandma proof. I'm going to tell you right now, you can't come into Google Plus day one like you could in Facebook and all of a sudden get it, because you know what? Facebook it's simple, it's outdated. Google Plus allows you to sort and sift and filter your friends and your followers.
That's
it allows
so
you to do
powerful.
so many different things. And so once you understand it, you're going to see the power behind it, and you're going to see why it is the way it is. But if you don't have a map and you're traveling on foot, or you're traveling by car from point A, which maybe is in Florida, and point B is in Seattle, if you don't have a map, how are you expecting to get there? If you don't know where you're going and how to get there, how are you ever going to get there? But if you have a map that gives you an outline and a detailed step-by-step instruction of how to go from point A to point B, and you follow that system and those steps, and you follow that map, guess what? If you don't stop, you'll always get there.
But check this out. Here's what's happened to me with Facebook in general. I have a fan page and I have a home page, my personal page. Since I got into internet marketing, I don't know how many people are going to watch this on a recording or how many people are watching us live, but doesn't it seem like your friends have kind of distanced themselves from you? Oh my God, he's in internet marketing. It's a pyramid scheme. So they don't comment. They don't do nothing. And I still promote myself on my page because they don't pay my bills. So it's just funny. But even on my fan page, you don't get the interaction. You can't target market people like you can do that with circles within Google Plus. And I've already realized that I'm going to put maybe I want to put leads for this company in one circle, leads for another company in this circle, people I want to target market in this circle, people that have been in the business for 2-3 years in another circle. Can you see the power of that now, guys, when you're watching what I'm talking about how this can really benefit you, this Google Plus, and this mastermind will just take you to the top real fast. You can just look at what I'm doing and how fast I'm growing. There's nothing going to stop me from, I would predict right now in 3 months I'll have 15,000 followers. And I don't think that's out of line. Do you, Billy?
Absolutely not, Doug, because you know what? As things go on, Scott gave me an awesome map. He gave me an awesome system. And we have been consistently improving it. Over the past 3 months, we have been analyzing, we've been upgrading, we've gone through all the hoops, we've jumped through, all the potholes, and we've seen what works and we've seen what hasn't worked. And so what we're going to do is we're going to give you the right system. We're going to make sure that you don't go down the path, the detour, you don't exit off that ramp, that you stay on that road that you want to be on that'll take you to that highway of success. Right. So what we're going to give you is a fast start. We're going to give you exactly all the right things to do, because when you come onto Google Plus, and if you're on your own and by yourself and nobody's mentoring you, nobody's coaching you, nobody's helping you, you're going to fail. You're going to fail like I did over and over and over again. But when you have that right mentor, system, or map, well, guess what? You don't have to fail like that. You can learn from somebody else's mistakes. You can learn what not to do, and they'll teach you and tell you what to do. And that's why we're here. That's why this is powerful. That's why Douglas Kuzma is having massive results. That's why Min Ituolu is about to crush it on Google+. It's because we've got something that's powerful, and we've got something that works, and we have a proven model.
Yeah, and here's what I know too, guys. You buy this program, you come on in, and you got free upgrades for life. Scott and Billy are going to continue to upgrade it. As we know, everything changes from time to time. So as things change in Google+, they will be right there to upgrade the system as well, whether it be on the learning side or on the affiliate side, whatever it is. And I've just wanted to come on tonight and share with you guys how powerful in 8 days I've learned to succeed on here, just getting followers. Now, as I learn more tools, we'll come back in maybe a week or two from now, and we'll see my progress from here. And I guarantee you, I'll have quadrupled probably in a week how many more people I've picked up, because it's like the snowball effect is from what I feel. Is as it goes down the hill, well, I'm going to pick up more and more followers as I go. And I'm really excited about in the future, or what it lies ahead for me, learning this program and keep studying the things I already know with leaders and stuff. I don't want to keep the hangout too long. We got about 5 more minutes. I'm just going to let it be 30 minutes tonight. This is my first hangout, so if there's been any technical difficulties, I do apologize for that. I am a little nervous, but that's okay.
Wait, this is your first hangout, Doug?
Well, not the one I've produced. I've talked on them before to other people, but not an event where there was other people. But the only thing that carries me real well is I've been a DJ for 18 years, so to be in front of a camera or in front of people really doesn't bother me. It's the technical stuff that I don't know that bothers me. Do you know what I mean? That's why I'm the knowledge guy. I want to learn more and more about my craft and what I do on a daily basis every day.
I love that. I love that passion. Min, he fooled me. I would have thought that Doug has been, shooting and filming and producing Hangouts for, since Hangouts came on board. But, that's powerful, Doug. And you know what? I love your honesty, your openness, and I love your tenacity and drive and your determination because nothing's going to stop you.
No, nothing can stop me, Billy, but Doug. And that's not going to stop me because as long as you surround yourself with positive energy, have positive thoughts, know there's a higher power above you that's got your back, and you try your hardest every day, you're going to succeed. Don't listen to other people because other people don't know what you want. And you know what I mean? Listen to yourself. Surround yourself with positive energy. You will succeed. You will. There's no way you can't.
Don't settle for small. Believe big and build big.
Yeah, here's what I'd like to leave everybody with, and like I said, I don't want to go too long today. This is what I go by every day. Just work as hard as you can. Know that, whatever you believe in, the higher powers above you, give it all you got, and you will succeed, and trust yourself. When you share your ideas with people that you mostly like your friends your whole life, and then man, you can't do that. There's no way you can do that. But these are the same people that had the same jobs making the same money for the last 30 years. So I'm ready to take advice from people that are making $500,000 a year, $100,000 a year, people that have already made it in the industry, if not millionaires, giving me advice. And I want people like that to listen to my ideas. And it actually happened for me last week. I actually closed a deal where I made $5,000 in less than 30 hours. And it had something to do with this program, but it had a lot to do with me not giving up on myself. And so I don't let my little handicap stop me because that's not going to stop me from succeeding in life because my drive inside, Doug, there's nothing can stop me because I know I deserve what I get. So if I feel like I deserve success, I demand it. And with that, I'll turn it back over to you, Billy, say a few more things and let Ming say a thing, and then we'll close it out, and we'll do another hangout real soon.
Let's do that. Let's do another hangout in like a week. But Doug, what you just said was powerful, man. I mean, if I had a notepad and a pen, if I knew that you were going to go off on a personal development, value nugget session, I would have been writing down notes.
Taking notes from me? Are you kidding?
That's the beauty of relationship marketing. It's the beauty of building rapport with people and creating connections. Is that it's not a one-way street. It's not a road that you can only go down with one type of a car. It's two ways. You teach and coach it and show somebody something. Well, guess what? You're going to get something back. You're going to learn something in every encounter, in every engagement, and in every relationship that you create if you want to. Now, of course, there's people out there that don't want to learn, and you know what? That's their own choice. Here's the choice that everybody has right now, is if you really want to become better at social media marketing, if you want to build your brand bigger, if you want to build your business stronger, if you want to grow your team larger, if you want to do something special, okay, you need to get with the right people. You need to have the right map. You got to have the right system. And when was the last time you spent a couple $100s on something like maybe shoes or a coat or food or something, that didn't grow your business? Or, a luxury that, wasn't going to give you back anything monetarily, any type of value for your business. I'm going to tell you right now that when you purchase the Plus Mastermind with the link below, okay, here's the 30-day money-back guarantee. You're going to absolutely fall in love with this course. It's going to help you do exactly what Doug has done. Over the course of the next 30 days, we're going to show you exactly, step by step, how Doug has gone from zero to, we're going to say, 5,000 in the next 30 days. And we're going to show you that this course is a proven model. So the only thing that you have left to decide is, how bad do you want it? Do you kind of want it? you just, say I sort of want it, or do you really, really want it? Because if you want it bad enough right now, you're going to click the link below. You're going to get started today with the Plus Mastermind, and you're going to look back on it, and you're going to say, Douglas Kuzma, and Min Ituolu, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, I believe you're right, Billy. And Ming, would you like to add anything before we close out the show?
Well, I mean, even before all this course, man, I saw what was coming because, my engagement on YouTube and, Facebook was all up, but my engagement on YouTube shows up on Google, and I've been researching all that things that finally you brought this and it all connected into one course, one easy to learn course, and I can't believe that, it's so easy what they are doing with this course. I mean, it's just pretty much duplicatable because you are doing it right now, and I'm seeing the results from you, and it's coming back to me where I'm at like 80 followers right now just by, following you, Doug, and I just want to say that, all right?
All right, here's what I want to say before we close the show, guys. This is a tangible product that can put followers in your pocket right as you start. You study 3 hours, you'll be up all night doing the program, and it's very intense. It's a very great program. It's amazing. It's just been released. You must get on the front side of this, guys. Get in front of the train. Jump on the train before the train runs you over, because this is something you need to take action on today. Click on the link below and get started with us, because you'll see amazing results. Before we close out, I'd like to again thank Billy Funk, the Extreme Marketer, for being on the show, and Ming being on the show as well. Like I said, I'm new to internet marketing. I've been in it 4 months, but I feel like in the 4 months I've been in it, I've studied so hard. When I talk to people, they think I've been in it for a lot longer, and I feel like I've learned a lot. But I continue to learn every day. I continue to drive myself. I demand myself to learn more and just be successful. Well, with that is, I'd like to close the show and catch you guys next time, and wish you all the success in the world, and God bless. This is Doug Kuzma, the knowledge guy, and we'll talk to you next time.